What has the manager sort of said to you this week to keep the sort of guys going after the international break and obviously following the 3-0 defeat?
Yeah, you know, we've looked over the game last weekend, and we've tried to see the things we've done wrong, and you know, put them right. You know, we were poor last week, hands up. Everyone was not at it, and it's a team game, so you don't pick individuals out. As a team, we weren't good enough, so we know what we need to do for next week. For this Saturday, and we'll put it right.
Does training change in the week? Have you done anything different this past 2 weeks following the defeat? Worked on certain things, or just?
Like I said, we went through the video of what certain things that we've done wrong. So yeah, we have changed slightly training, you know, to put those things we've done wrong right. So, you know, we've been working really hard this week and last week to do that. So, you know, hopefully you'll see on Saturday that it's paid off.
How does the derby against Huddersfield compare to like other derbies you've played in before?
Like you said, in Yorkshire you've got quite a few derbies, haven't you? So they're all really, you know, everyone wants to play in a derby game. You know, you've got the Sheffield United when they were in the Championship, which is unbelievable. You've got Huddersfield, Barnsley, even Nottingham Forest. You've got so many, and you know, every derby it adds a little bit of spice to it. You know, and you want to win. You don't want to lose a derby. You know, I know you don't want to lose any game, but you know, especially a derby, it means a lot to the players, the staff, the fans, everyone around the club. So we're going out to, you know, to definitely win the game.
You were at Swindon last year, and you worked in the Power Canio. What do you make of him, and how do you compare him to Dave Jones?
Good question.
Yeah, very good question. Yeah, you know, Di Canio was different, you know, but he was different, and I could see, obviously it was different to me because obviously everything we were in every day, like the diet change, and to be honest, it was good, you know, because it did benefit me. You know, obviously he was a bit of an angry man, like, but he was for me, he was such a good coach, and I was only there for 4 months. I was injured for the majority of it.
So do you think he will go on to make a good manager?
I do, but you know, who am I to say if he should change certain things? But I honestly think he is very good.
How much notice do the players take in the media? For example, would you even know that this is the story in the back page of the Star today?
Well, to be honest, I don't really read all that Star and all that, to be honest with you. But you're in football, you know, when you're losing, the manager's going to be under pressure. Of course, you know, it's with any team, not just Sheffield Wednesday. So we know that, you know, there's pressure on us, there's pressure on the gaffer, and the only way we're going to do that is by, you know, doing it on the pitch and picking up the results.
Does that change if you're winning and you know when you turn to the back page, you know it's going to be good stuff about you? Does that mean you do have a look? You're a bit more inclined to look when it is good?
Yeah, I suppose if there's a good article, my mum's quite busy, to be honest. She'll probably tell me if I've got some good press on the back of the paper, like. But no, obviously, you know, football, you get good, there's ups and downs, there's good press, there's bad press. You know, you just got to deal with it. At the end of the day, when you're not playing well, you've got to be prepared to take a bit of stick, and that's anything really.
After so many disappointing results and then finally a good result against Reading, what do you think happened within the team? What clicked to make it finally all come into place? Do you reckon you can bottle that up and try and recreate it?
Well, yeah, that's what we're trying to do. You know, like you said, we drew so many where I thought personally we should have won the games, which we drew. You know, but like I said, we switched off and they scored in the last 5-10 minutes to get the draw. But you know, we went to Reading, who are pushing for promotion, and we completely dominated them. So
Why do you think?
Well, I don't know. If I knew that, I'd probably be the manager, wouldn't I? But yeah, you know, football's a funny game. Who knows? You know, it clicked that day, and we need to try and find what the reason for why it clicked then and it hasn't clicked in others. And like I said, we look over the videos and watch the games where we haven't performed well. Like I said, at Derby, we watched the video, and we've got to put it right, the mistakes we're doing. So hopefully, you know, we'll see that a better game than last week anyway. Sorry, a couple since Derby on Saturday.
Well, Giles, your pre-match media has been a bit different today. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, you know, we've had the students in doing their work, and it's been really, really good. Asked me some quite hard, difficult questions, to be honest, but really good questions.
Is that one of the biggest grillings you've had so far from the media, would you say?
Yeah, you could say that, you know. Coming in, there's about 10, 15 people here, you know, but no, it was really good, and they did ask some really, really good questions.
What kind of questions stood out for you then?
Sports science questions. There was questions about the Canio. There was all sorts, you know, but they were all really good.
But obviously, it's part of a player's obligation these days, the media. Is it something you enjoy, and something like this, something you enjoy giving back to the community, if you like?
Yeah, definitely. I really like doing interviews. You know, for me personally, then you get better and you learn more about yourself as well when you're getting interviewed. And like I said, they want to hear what you have to say, so it's always good.
Do players these days keep up with social media and how it's changing the landscape of media, if you like?
Yeah, I agree. You know, there's so much now on the media side that, you know, it does benefit. You know, it benefits everyone around the club, and players. So, you know, as players we deal with that, and like you said, it's not always all good. It's bad, good. It's a mixture of things, and you know we have to deal with that.